Like many of you, I salivated over the thought of playing the second Red Dead Redemption. The trailers depicted this gorgeous open world environment, and then the reviews started coming in. Perfect 10, perfect score, perfect game, game of the decade, buy the fucking game. So I did. And now, I have one question. Did any of these reviewers actually play the game? Because it's so goddamn tedious. I'm not saying that it's a bad game. I'm not saying that it's a boring game. In fact, there's tons of stuff packed into it. You can have a good time if you want to. My problem with RDR2 is that I just don't have time for it. Let me walk you through what I mean. So yesterday, I needed to go hunting because my health was low. And I killed a few animals, I cleaned them, I got back on my horse, and then I rode around and it got dark. So I set up camp, and then I had to cook the meat so that I could eat it. And then I went to sleep, and then I ate the meat, and then I forgot that I needed to buy food for my fucking horse, which I can't do because I didn't have any money. That took up all of my free time yesterday. I did video game chores. Now, I want to be fair in saying I've had fun playing this game. I've enjoyed most of the missions, and I've enjoyed exploring this expansive open world, but it takes a serious level of commitment that I just am not ready for. I realize there's a lot of people out there who do love this game. Don't get me wrong, Rockstar did a fantastic job simulating a Western world and making it feel like it was lived in with these gorgeous details. And that's what this game's world feels like, a simulation. And if simulation games are your thing, that's fine, but then there's the missions, which are quite the opposite. Rockstar made them very cinematic and linear, almost like a clunkier version of Uncharted. And then when they're over, you're just sucked back into this expansive simulation game. I've heard some people say that it's like playing two different video games. And I kind of agree with that. Personally, I don't like simulation games. And if this game were sold as a pure simulation experience, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Even though I'd probably never play it, I could understand the reasoning behind giving it a good review. But RDR2 wasn't sold as a simulator. I bought the game, as did many other people, expecting less busy work and a bit more easy controls and a more straightforward story, to be honest. I mean, I really do like the story, and I want to immerse myself in it, but it's hard when there are so many little distractions that get in the way, and then I accidentally bump a guy and then get in a gunfight and lose the entire day's progress because I made a stupid, clunky mistake. I want to have a good time. I just want to have fun. But this game just can't get out of its own way. Rockstar, you had a beautiful game, you took it out for a nice fancy dinner, and you were going to show it the world. And then you said, you know what would be fun? Why don't we go camping instead?